Hello and welcome. I'm Tracy Pa with the news. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, PNGDF formally ended its operational year. Members urged to stay fit. And Hekari reclaims title. The Papua New Guinea Defence Force hosted the Chief of Defence Force end-of-year parade on Friday, December 12, to formally mark the end of 2025. Chief of Defence Rear Admiral Philip Polewara presented the end-of-year statement to the force at the PNGDF parade ground at Murray Barracks. All elements of the PNG Defence Force march at the PNGDF parade ground at Murray Barracks to mark the Chief of Defence Forces end-of-year parade on Friday, December 12th. A 10-minute silence was observed to remember those who lost their lives while on duty. Chief of Defence Rear Admiral Philip Polewara, when addressing his members, acknowledges the tireless effort, dedication, commitment and determination of those who work behind the scenes and on the front line to ensure security efforts are achieved on a high note this year.
I commend our sailors, airmen and women, soldiers, logists, trainers, sappers, and everyone for a job well done in 2025. Thank you for your service to your people and your country. Well done.
He outlined a few of the achievements this year, including the signing of the Pupuk Treaty, exercise on Taplang All, the spectacular PNGDF Week, and the recent trilateral meetings between PNG, Australia, and Indonesia.
Here we witnessed the signing of the Pupuk Treaty between Papua New Guinea and Australia, and this is the landmark and first time we became an ally. A landmark agreement that deepens our already strong relationship, significantly widens the scope of our two militaries to work together. Furthermore, the trilateral meetings of defense ministers from Indonesia, Australia, and Papua New Guinea underscore our collective intent to work together to develop and foster regional stability in our said neighborhood.
Polewara said the key component that strengthens the PNGDF military is the ongoing training capacity and relations that PNGDF has built with allied forces, such as the Australian Defence Forces exercise, Talisman Sabre, which was hosted in PNG for the first time.
For the first time since its inception, the Australian Defence Force exercise Talisman Sabre was hosted in Papua New Guinea source. This involved a challenging humanitarian assistance and disaster relief scenario that tested and proved the interoperability of our two defence forces, commencing in Moim Barracks and concluding in Lae.
Rear Admiral Polewara said the Australian Defence Forces also supported PNG through the opening of the Lombrom Naval Base project, the presentation of vehicles and other infrastructure.
The Australian government and her people for the monumental investment in the Lombrom Naval Base redevelopment project, costing more than over 500 million Australian dollars. We also received two unarmed military vehicles. This is part of the extensive support Australia, through its Pacific Division, continues to provide. Australian Defence Forces also delivered infrastructure support across all PNGDF establishments.
While acknowledging ADF, Polewara also thanked other Pacific and international military forces for supporting PNGDF in building its military capabilities. Meanwhile, three major announcements were made during the end-of-year period, including the closure of the bowling club, Kamane Sportsman Bar, and the temporary grounding of the ships within the maritime element. The bowling club and Kamana Sportsman Bar, located within PNG Defence Force, Murray Barracks headquarters, are closed until further notice, says Chief of Defence Rear Admiral Philip Polewara. Polewara made this announcement while speaking about the PNGDF lifestyle policy during the end-of-year parade at Murray Barracks.
The club is now closed until further notice. If there is no plan for relocation, it must be demolished. There are also no consideration and respect for the duty personnel at the gate every time there is a function at the club. The Kamane Sports Club Bar will also be temporarily closed and reassigned to a coffee shop, health shop and a gift shop.
Polewara said these facilities do not support the PNGDF lifestyle policy and they must be done away with.
The red light district of National Capital District.
He said the returns and reporting of maritime elements have been poor over the years. Therefore, all ships will be grounded temporarily and a safety audit will be conducted.
I have noticed under Toropo and under General Goena that returns and reporting in the maritime element has been very, very poor. As of January 2026, all ships will be temporarily grounded and a safety audit will be conducted ship by ship on qualifications of ship's command. We must do this to ensure that the PNG Defence Force maritime element is fully operational and that our safety systems are compatible to be used in partnership with our allies and our partner forces.
Polawara said this initiative is taken to ensure the PNGDF maritime element is fully operational and that their safety systems are compatible to be used in partnership with allies and partner forces.
Barracks headquarters and headquarters, we must take lead before we can tell the units to follow us. I urge unit commanders to be security conscious with your units. Vital military stores equipment must be always protected. You must conduct spot checks and thorough stock take and ensure returns are properly reported to HQ PNGDF.
The Chief of Defence further urged his members to stay healthy and fit due to the demand of their line of work. Polawara said lifestyle diseases overturned them because their physical training standards have dropped over the years.
And fit. Eat well and get plenty of rest. Our line of work is demanding and I expect you all to maintain your health and fitness. We as a force have done well in 25 to observe and implement the lifestyle policy. Service personnel are showing concern about their well-being. We have reduced fatalities related to lifestyle. We also have an established clinic at FSB, specifically for lifestyle disease. Well done to FSB and personnel branch. And it will be rolled out to other units. I thank the Australian Defence Force and United States military for your support in this area. Lifestyle disease overrun us because our physical training standards have dropped dramatically.
As the festive season sets in, flight schedules and services are mostly affected. From December 11th to 13th, the National Airport Corporation recorded 36 flight cancellations at the Jackson International Airport Domestic Terminal in Port Moresby. NAC Acting Managing Director and CEO Dominic Kaumu said these disruptions, while sometimes unavailable, contribute to congestion within the domestic terminal during the peak festive travel period. NAC is committed to ensure operational efficiency and passenger comfort. Kaumu added that airline partners are encouraged to maintain scheduled flights wherever possible so that passengers can enjoy a more reliable travel experience. TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSB's One Talk Wallet. PSB's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but met it. Mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi bottle. Pepsi,
2024, 7 pla baby i-born one time HIV. HIV ikin go long baby long tripla rot. Time bel mama ikat HIV, long time long karing baby, na time baby isusu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic na kisim antenatal check. Time yumi pan him sick HIV area o time bel mama i positive penis, early treatment i can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV eagle long baby. This lutok sawe ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Cold Power Citrus Blast uses stain-fighting active particles to remove dirt, grease and stains from your family's washing with less scrubbing and rubbing, reducing wear and tear and saving you time. Cold Power Citrus Blast has an amazing citrus fragrance that gives that extra freshness that will last all day long.
Welcome back. A new 2-in-1 classroom was opened recently at the Igwe Primary School in Usino-Bundi. This classroom was built through a partnership between Ramoniko and the Inland Pipeline Landowner Association. The project was funded through Ramoniko Community Development Fund, which has supported initiatives to improve living standards, education and literacy in communities along the mine's project footprint. The success of the CDF program relies on landowner associations identifying priority initiatives across the project's 4 footprint areas, which Ramoniko then supports through CDF funding. To overseas news. Christmas came early in Brisbane, where the Salvation Army fed hundreds at their annual festive lunch. It follows new research which revealed more Australians are doing it tough over the holiday season.
A Christmas celebration for those that need it most.
It is very, very tight financially, but so today getting a free lunch and everything is really helpful.
500 people sat down to the 3-course meal put on by the Salvation Army.
It makes me feel like I belong and I'm accepted and everything else like that, so it's making me feel really, really happy that everybody's getting together so they can have the companionship and the love and the joy.
For some, it was the only Christmas lunch they'll have this year.
They're making choices about whether to buy food or to buy, pay for utilities or even pay their rent, or and so a special lunch or Christmas presents is usually doesn't happen for them.
Research commissioned by the Salvos has found almost half of Australians are worried about how they'll afford the festive period this year. More than 20% fear their children will miss out on presents, and 19% will go without food to cover costs.
It's a bit of a struggle. I'm on a pension, so it's very hard. So days like this are so important, where you can't have some good food and don't have to worry about it.
There's about 8% of Australians are seeking a charity to get through, the difficult times financially and housing, and about half of those people are the first time ever. So it's a pretty devastating snapshot of what's happening.
For organisers and volunteers, the event's a way to give back.
There are people that I've spoken to that have come in today that are going to leave the lunch and they're not going to a home. You need a break from reality when your reality's not that good.
A visit from Santa topped off the day, bringing smiles to those young and old.
A group of Indigenous high school students on the New South Wales far south coast has been producing music about their culture. It's part of an initiative to foster the musical talents of kids from diverse backgrounds throughout the country, and these teenagers hope it will lead to more First Nations music on our playlist.
Stay proud. Say women.
The vocals are being recorded in a cupboard, and the lounge room has become a studio. This makeshift setup is helping First Nations kids produce music about culture.
We've been just writing lyrics, playing some songs and just making beats together.
This group of high schoolers on the New South Wales far south coast are spending a week learning how to write and record songs. Some are even rapping in language.
Meaning is just staying black, staying proud. Don't be ashamed to show who you are and stuff.
Drumming enthusiast Nevaeh says she's been able to develop her musical skills.
I've gone through a lot of instruments. Like I started off on guitar and then went to keyboard, and now I'm on drums.
The group is being mentored by the Docker River Band from a remote community in the Northern Territory.
Music change people, so we're hoping that that'll change kids as well.
The band's week on the South Coast is building up to a performance at the Guyong Festival. Guyong is the largest Indigenous festival in southern New South Wales. It's a massive weekend of storytelling, music and culture. The program is part of Grow the Music, an initiative supporting musicians from diverse backgrounds. Co-founder Lizzie Rutten says the kids' confidence has grown.
They shared vulnerable stories and they wrote those stories in their songs, so I feel like I know them all so much better.
She hopes the impact will live on.
And I think it's really important that we hear Aboriginal music in this country because it's ancient. It's ancient. The art form is ancient here.
I just want to say more cultural music, more cultural songs. It's a mad experience to listen to it and do it as well.
Modern times and the beat goes on.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Hiya, Mama. You eat them, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for Kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice. Skell Life.
In today's fast-moving world, visibility and presence is everything. But how do you make sure your brand or message stands out? You need a partner that offers a 360-degree advertising solution, covering every touchpoint, every platform, and every screen. From concept creation to media buying, from our own TV stations and website to premium content and powerful digital campaigns. From billboards to bulk SMS that reaches millions, and high-quality production that brings your vision to life. Wherever your audience is, Trend Media will place you in the spotlight. Call Trend Media now on 7222-0210 or email trendmediapng@digitalpacific.com. Trend Media, your 360-degree advertising and digital partner.
Welcome back. 140 Club of Murray Bay are the Kande Nines tournament champions after chasing SSS 5-star Roosters of Jiraka 20-8 at the Ronald Albert Oval in Medang today, Sunday, December 14th, 2025. Despite tough competition, the 140 Club proved its supremacy over 44 teams, claiming its second title today. Their first time in the tournament was in 2023. The Lay team walked away with a 50,000 Kina prize money. In the women's division, Coffee Connections from Goroka claimed the title, beating Miles United of Lay in a close 16-12 scoreline. Ekara United FC have been crowned champions after topping off another successful season of the 2025 PNG Premier Soccer League Women's Grand Final on Saturday, December 13th, 2025. The defending champions secured their second title, defeating Ley Dwellers 6-3 at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby.
Ekari took an early lead when their captain Mari Kaipu scored the first goal. However, Ley Dwellers fought back quickly. Karen Kalapai equalized for Ley soon after, leveling the score at 1-1. Before the break, Hekari pushed hard to regain the advantage. Ramon Apadio delivered a crucial goal late in the first half, putting Hekari back in front 2-1 as the teams went into a first half. The second half turned into a spectacular scoring showdown. Hekari immediately extended their lead when Kalista Maneo scored, followed by another goal from captain Kaipu to make it 4-1. Ley Dwellers refused to give up. Star striker Karen Kalapai fought fiercely, scoring a brilliant second goal for his side. And the Dwellers captain Honoria Kaizam also found the net, bringing the score to a competitive 5-3. Ley forwards made several attacking runs, showing their grand final spirit and fighting right until the final whistle. However, Ekari's powerful attack proved too strong. A goal from substitute Michael Nbutubu boosted Ekari's lead. Finally, Kaipu finished the game in style, scoring a third goal of the match, a superb hat-trick, to seal the 6-3 victory for Ekari United FC.
Ekari scored, but all no give up. All to play best ball going up. All to score. Nita come out. Nita winning with 5-3, 6-3, and nita pinky straight will get familiar. Nice performance. All play one something. We nita talking more playing, but unfortunately nita.
The win confirms Ekari United as the best women's football club team in the country, and in them the coveted back-to-back league title. Despite the scoreline, the Ley City Dwellers girls proved their grand final competitiveness yesterday, putting up a strong fight against rivals Ekari United FC women. Michael Tamtipais, TVWAN Sports.
This and the sports segment, another weather forecast. Southern Port Moresby, some rain showers with inland thunderstorms clearing to fine. Popondetta rain showers with thunderstorms clearing to sunshine in the morning. Momase, Ley, rain showers with thunderstorms. New Guinea Islands, KVN, mostly fine with a possible shower tonight. Kimbe, rain with thunderstorms this afternoon clearing to mostly fine overnight. And Highlands, Mandi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy with rain and isolated thunderstorms, then scattered morning fog. And that ends the news tonight. Have a top week ahead. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
curly, straight,
soft,
wavy,